between you and me, because I'm going to bring it up. What do you think is your partner? Let's call him partner because you're not sure he's committed in your life, right?
Yes. No,
So,
he's not.
so he hears you differently, but the problem is you're reacting. See, it is not a problem provided you hold your power. You're giving away your power each time he strings you along like a puppet, right? So you are thinking by you making a stand, and oh, by the way, what makes you think he's not happy for you?
Because no matter what good I do, no matter what good people say to me, he still belittles me. I'm stupid. I'm all these things.
So he labels you.
Yes.
And so one of the things, like I'm going to bring up a conversation I had with my husband. See, the problem is not him; it's the way you react that makes the difference, right? So today morning, I'm like having a little concern with my youngest one. I feel he has impulse control issues. So he is using my credit card a certain way, and he's not asking for permission.
Right.
Okay. So that's kind of bothers me because it's not exactly because he is not waiting to get approval. He's hoping, right? He's getting what he wants, the app he wants to download. And I am home only at night, so he doesn't have the patience to ask for permission and use. So I am seeing in my statement that he's being charged for an app that if he doesn't cancel by November 13th, it's going to be charged $10, $9.99. But he hasn't bought it. He's just trying it out. That's not the issue. The issue is the way he's going about it is a problem.
Yes.
Right? So my husband, he called to say hi today morning. My husband, we have a very different wake up schedule. He'll wake up very early. I wake up a little later. So essentially, we catch up afterwards over the phone. When my husband engages in a way that he will always give me advice, and that's not what I'm talking to him about. So I'm telling him I am having a concern. Is it considered illegal because I actually by mistake reported that it was identity theft, not understanding it was my son because somebody bought UGG boots on my car. And then the insurance said, the credit card said they will revert the charges. But then when I look at my purse, I canceled the credit card. They issued me another one, and I put a new one in, and that's where the new one is now being tried on. So then I'm like saying, okay, so that means there is a problem, So I'm trying to figure out as a co-parent, my husband, is involved raising my children. So I'm like saying, how do I address it? So I'm just trying to voice it. So immediately he says, it's not his fault. You are the one that is responsible and you are allowing it to happen. He never steals from me. I'm like, I said, hold on. I said, you're using words.
Right.
That is way beyond what I'm asking you to. So I said to him, I hear you. He says, no, you don't hear me. You didn't do anything. I said, Keith, hold on. I hear you, but I do not agree with you. So he kept on egging me, to participate. I said, I hear you. I said, what I'm hearing from you is you cannot problem solve for me.
Right.
You cannot be my mate.
That's right.
So I will check it out with somebody else.
That's right.
But I said, I'm glad I brought it up. Yep. So in future, I don't need to engage with you this way.
Exactly.
But see, I have the skill words. That's what I'm going to teach you. The problem is you're reacting when he says all these names because you're believing him.
But Dr. Brown, when he says it, I don't show it. I stick up for myself.
But you're imploding inside. You're saying, how dare you say this? I never implode. I give it right back to him. But I use skill words. See, that's what I'm trying to tell you. You need to say it in a way that makes sense to you because you're hearing him, but you're also believing him. I hear him. I know I believe him. I believe he is translating it into a Spanish language, whereas I'm speaking English to be translated into mother language, you know. So like you need to use different concepts. So then afterwards, when he calmed down, he says, okay, he says, what I'm hearing from you is when you're sharing something, you want me to just listen, not have an input. Is that right? Yes. I said, yes. We are on the same page now. So I said, the reason I'm bringing it up to you is that legally correct or not? That's all I wanted. And I said, if you don't have that answer for me, I can easily find out from another person.
That's right.
I just need to know, is it allowed? He says, no, no. If by chance I go to your bank, withdraw $100, and then afterwards go on, put it back, knowing your deposit account. He says, even though I didn't really steal from you, I would still be arrested.
That's right. Absolutely.
So I said, that's all I want to tell my son. You know, like it's not like because he is impulse control, you know, he thinks, and I do it
Excuse
with.
me. She's talking. You show me when I'm done. I told you that, okay?
So what I told him, initially we did bring it up, and actually the same thing happened 3 days ago. So we made it into a resolution with my son. I already addressed it. So this happened 20 days ago. So I'm catching up. So I told him, I said, I expect better behavior from you. And I said, and the reason I allowed it is in iTunes. His card is my sub account. He, like how you have additional cards you take. So I gave him a card pre-filled with certain amount, and he overcharges.
Overdraft.
So iTunes wouldn't allow him to download.
Right.
So and when I want to use his card, because only one card is attached, because he keeps overdrawing my account, so I will put extra money and do it on the other hand too,
right,
which is also disrespectful.
Right.
So I kind of,
right.
So I need to correct my behavior to give him advice about his behavior. So I understood that. So I do need to make up for that too, because it's like saying what you have is mine, but what I have is not yours. So
exactly.
I need to, so even though he's a kid, I feel I need to really play by my so I could see where the problem is between both of us.
Yes.
So I can come up with a new plan. This is not a problem.
Yes.
So I immediately understood where the issue was. The issue was with iTunes forcing you to have a credit card. So I said, okay. So now that I understood, but I really wanted all of us to sit together for a solution. But remember, it could have easily got out of hand, and we could have easily fought.
Yes.
And we would have hung up on each other and be miserable.
Exactly.
So you losing your voice, I feel what he is saying is not what he is saying. Essentially, he's frustrated. He's using all that label to hurt you because he's saying, I'm so hurt. You're not hearing me, right? You're using all that so that he attacks you, so that he gets the reaction. And you are reacting and being like a fish that opened its mouth too soon.
I'm just frustrated, Dr. Brown. I'm just tired. We're not even together. We don't even live together. Who gives you the right to feel that you can still talk to me and address me that way? I'm going to be angry. I'm going to be defensive.
So let's take out all the reaction. Let's get to the core of the problem. What was the issue about?
The issue was about our insurance policies.
Okay.
There was a mistake with our insurance policies, which I didn't know. I thought everything was fine. Instead of him saying, there's a problem, you have to address this problem and make sure you're on top of it. We need these. That would have been fine. You're so stupid. You're so effing careless. I don't even know why I even bother with you. I'm a loser. I would know to go to use DRUGS, but I won't know to take care of something important,
So I'm going to cut it off right here, because I know what the problem is. The problem is he is overwhelmed that he cannot handle this, and you have better skills than him.
Yes.
So indirectly, he's complimenting you. You're hearing it wrong. Remember, there is a point you have to agree on, and then you can discuss. So the first thing is you need to address, hey, you want my help taking care of insurance, right? And so let me figure out what the problem is by time. You
Right.
didn't buy time. You answer them immediately. You say, hey, I have a lot of stuff going on. I need to talk to you later. Can we make an appointment? Give him an appointment. See, the problem is, right? You are engaging with him as though he's number one in your life, even though you say you're not together and why is he doing this to you, you are making him important by answering him immediately.
Yes, you're
and,
right.
And what I tell my sister, she said the same thing. I mean, like, we talked, like, she called from India sometimes, and I tell her, any crisis by 24 hours time, you always tell them, hey, I need to get back to you in 24 hours, and I promise you're going to be my number one. So by doing it that way, it gives them a pausing. Oh my God, here I am calling all these names, and she's treating me with such respect, and I am being a ASSHOL. So for him to come to that level, you buy time. People, difficult people, always need time, and they can either be a good time of your life or bad time of your life. Doesn't matter. So which would you give priority, good time or bad time?
Good time.
So then you buy time. Bad time, you let go. So let go of the bad time immediately, disengage. You say, hey, you know what? You're my number one. I really want to address this. And you say, I need to take care of this immediately, and it's your priority. Let's get back together. And just so sometimes this is what I do. Number one, if I think they're sane, if I think they're insane, they call me names, I will think they're mentally ill. And if they are mentally ill, I immediately say, I am little dyslexic. I cannot read. Can you just write it down for me, please? I seriously do this.
Yes.
Because it allows me to just see. That's why actually I told you the turtle fight we had. And it looks afterwards so stupid, if you write it down, and you can laugh about it. I go laminate and I put it in the wall. I laugh about it for many months.
Right.
So I feel it's all the way we engage with each other is losing that space of breathing that makes us feel, I'm home. You're immediately shifting and becoming homeless inside.
Very. And after that, Dr. Brown, after I got all revved up and hurt and everything, then he's going to say, you're a good person. You're a good mother to my kids.
See, that's
you just made me mad.
So what I'm saying is, again, it's a compliment. It's an Indian.
My daughter, Paige, I'm at my doctor's appointment. I'll text you when I get out of here. I love you too, baby.
Beautiful. I love it.
I'll call you later.
Oh, that's so nice. What is this?
Okay. Put your name on it for her so she can remember who did it for you.
Describe what it is so I can understand what you... Is it like a sword? Or is it a rainbow? Or is it a bridge?
It's a rainbow.
Oh, you gave me my own rainbow. I love it. Nice. So what I am saying is, by engaging in a way that is healthy for you, you teach them how they treat you. By engaging in another way, you're treating him, it's okay to be treated that way. And I never let people, hey, my standards are different. Let me teach you how to treat me, okay? Because that might be good for you. Because when I try to be sarcastic with him, it made me feel so lousy inside. So he's again coming back and saying, I am sorry I hurt you. But he doesn't have the skill word. So you need to really understand he is just like one of your kids. Only thing is he was raised by a different mother and she had different standards. So you're going to raise him one more time, but this time the way you raise your kids. You never let them talk to you like that.
No.
So use the same skill word. You say, hey, you know what, if you're going to talk to me like that, I cannot engage with you one way, but usually men want to have power. So you always say, hey, I think I have a problem understanding,
Mm-hmm.
and for some reason you are right. I am
Mm-hmm.
so much DRUGED
Mm-hmm.
today.
Mm-hmm.
So you agree with him.
Mm-hmm.
I cannot hear you.
Yes.
Come back, honey, tomorrow. Play him exactly like he plays you. Sing the same song. Why are you singing a different song? You are not doing
Yes.
duet.
Yes.
You're doing, he's playing blues, you're playing rap. Why do you want to do that?
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
So when he says something, you tremendously agree with him.
I
And
do. I
you
just
have
let
to
it
do it with a
gets to
different
me.
tone, though. You need to be very respectful. You cannot come from sarcasm. You need to come from the space of motherhood and say, honey, you are so right. And I really want to live up to your standards. First, I am having such a problem comprehending. Write it down, honey, and this is going to be my priority. I'm going to process this all over the night, and I'm going to stay up and take care of it tomorrow morning. We'll talk. By time, and if he has the same attitude tomorrow, buy one more day.
Yes.
Keep buying one more day
Right.
until he gets it right.
Okay.
Okay, you
All
promise
right.
to do that. And
I
see, you
promise.
laughed, right?
Yeah.
And you could have done it.
You're right. You're absolutely right. High five. I'll give you that. Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful harmony.